All right, so Cherokee gets Greenville on Friday Night Rivals. Coach, your region is always stacked. Just talk about playing Greenville on the television broadcast.
You know, we're looking forward to the opportunity to compete at a high level against a really good football team. It's well coached, and you know they got a ton of athletes. But hopefully we'll you know, we're going to come and compete. You know, we're not going to bow to anybody and not going to bow to any program. But you know, we're certainly excited about the opportunity to compete.
You guys have now played on Rivals for a few years now. What is it like for your kids to get a chance to play on television?
You know, it's a great experience for the kids and a really good opportunity for our community, you know, especially being as far out from the Tri-Cities as we are. So we're excited about the opportunity for that.
Your team last year had a big season, turnaround season, opened a lot of eyes. You have a lot of players coming back from last year's team. What are the expectations going into this year? You
know, we're certainly excited about this coming year. You know, we've got a lot of experience within our locker room, a lot of guys that's had a lot of reps on Friday nights. And, you know, we're just excited about the opportunity. We're going to be where our feet are and, you know, try to take every opportunity we got in front of us to the best of our ability. And, you know, we're looking forward to that.
Open the season on the road at Pigeon Forge. What's the biggest thing you've got to accomplish between now and the start of the season? Just
make sure that we're ready to go into an environment like Pigeon Forge is going to have. You know, it's a really beautiful stadium. They got a really good coaching staff, a lot of really good athletes on their team. Just got to make sure that we get dialed into what we're trying to do and stay focused on the task at hand so we can get down there and start the season off the right way.
Is there any challenge to changing the mentality of a team? Last year, I think people knew that you guys had talent, but maybe the expectation isn't what it is now. I mean, you guys were very solidly the #3 team in the region, very much chomping at the heels of the big two in the region. Mm-hmm. Expectations are pretty high for your team this year. Is there a challenge when you're coaching the mentality in the locker room?
I think so, but at the same time, as a competitor, that's what you want. You know, and as a coach, that's what you want to strive to put yourself in those situations. Those stressful situations comes with having high expectations. You know, we preach standards within our program and making sure that you uphold those high standards, and it can get you in a place where we do have those high expectations. And we're looking forward to that, and we're excited about that opportunity. And that's something we've been working for and building on for a long time. So trying to change that culture and that mindset to a winner's mindset is something that we've been talking about for a long time, and you know, here we feel like we got a good group of guys that's been with us within the program for a while now, and we're hoping to bring us into a really good season this coming year.
So what's the next step? You guys have been a playoff team. Is the next step trying to get a home playoff game? What's the goal for the year?
You know, that's something we talk about on a daily basis. You know, something we want to do. We want to make sure that we can get to the playoffs, you know, win our big rival games, and then, you know, host a playoff game is something that we're striving for, and something I feel like that we can achieve. You know, it's not going to be an easy task, but we're certainly up for the challenge.
All right. Thank you very much. Again, they play Greenville on Friday Night Rivals.